Hello everyone and welcome to the Weekly Rewind presented by Attractions Magazine. This episode is for Friday, May 13th, 2016. I'm your host, Bangsley. Last week we took the week off because I was out of town back home in Texas, so I do apologize for missing last week, but we are back and we're going to take a look back at the past 7 days of our Twitter feed at Attractions. So let's get started. Last Friday, on May 6th, we were over at the Ringling Brothers Center for Elephant Conservation. They recently retired their circus elephants, so they are now living their lives out here at this beautiful facility, and it's also going to be helping cancer research as well. You can find out more about this conservation facility on this past week's episode of the show. Moving on to May 8th, we were over at the ESPN Wide World of Sports for the first day and opening ceremonies for the Invictus Games. This is a game that was started by Prince Harry 2 years ago in London. This is the second one, and they've moved it to America. Here in Orlando, they held it at Walt Disney World at the Wide World of Sports, so we were there for the opening ceremony, and you can see Prince Harry right here on stage speaking to the crowd and all of the competitors. It was a wonderful opening ceremony, a wonderful event this whole week, very inspiring as well. There were lots of people that showed up to give their support, like First Lady Michelle Obama, Vice President Joe Biden, former President George W. Bush, Morgan Freeman, John Cena. Lots of celebrities and dignitaries were here in support of the games, and you can see, I'm sure, a lot of highlights from the second Invictus Games at ESPN Wide World Sports on their website at invictusgames2016.org. May 9th, we were driving by Volcano Bay, Universal's water park that's currently under construction there next to the Cabana Bay Beach Resort. And you can see there's lots of slides that are currently up there. The park itself is not going to open up until 2017, but it's nice to see that there's already lots of slides and framework, especially for the center of Volcano Mountain, already being put into place. Also on May 9th, Universal revealed new details about their revamped Incredible Hulk coaster coming to Islands of Adventure. Lots of details about the story and the queue, especially this artwork of the marquee for the attraction, which, as you can see, is a statue of the Hulk holding up a train car from the roller coaster. Now, fun fact, those two pieces of track there were salvaged from the original version of the ride before they rebuilt the track. That evening on May 9th, we took this photo of the sunset at Disney Springs, there next to the boathouse. I always love sunsets here in Florida, so comment below here on YouTube, what is your favorite place in all of the parks in Orlando to take a sunset photo at? On May 10th, we were over at SeaWorld Orlando going behind the wall for a look at the current construction progress for their new coaster Mako, which is going to be opening on June the 10th. We were mainly getting a look at the queue and the loading station, and here you can see lots of poles there in the under construction queue. That's because the story is you're going through into the water like a Mako shark. So you're going to be going under some pier settings, and then the loading station, as you can see right here, is going to be like you're inside a shipwreck. There's going to be lots of fun effects in the loading station as well. You can see an interview about that and learn a little bit about what you may see and experience in the queue and loading station for Mako on this past week's episode of the show. May 10th, we shared this video, a brand new look at our new Attractions Mobile. This is a new wrap that we had done with our new logos and stuff. I love the color scheme of this. If you look, you can see that depending on the angle you're looking at it, the colors will change. Now, if you ever see this car out and about in Orlando, please feel free to take a photo of it safely. Take a photo of it and tweet it to us, or Facebook, or Instagram, whatever means you like. Let us know that you see us. May 11th, we shared this photo of the Volcano Island miniature golf course on International Drive. It's under construction right now. It's being changed over to a new Zombie Island-themed mini-golf, and will also include a zombie laser tag. And on May 12th, we were invited by Hard Rock Hotel and Universal Orlando to come out for a special video they were filming for the Kitchen Challenge inside their kitchen restaurant. That's me in the center there, Clint on the right there, and Mike on the left. We are competing to try and finish what's in front of us in 30 minutes. It's called the Kitchen Challenge, and here's a close-up look of what it entails. It is a half-pound cheeseburger with bacon, onion rings, lettuce and tomato, a fried pickle, french fries, and a giant, and I mean giant, but about as big as my hand, 7-layer chocolate cake. Now, did we finish this in 30 minutes? Well, you're going to have to find out later this month on National Burger Day, May 28th, when the Universal and Hard Rock release their video that they shot. We'll also have a behind-the-scenes look at this video shoot on a future episode of the show. So I'm just going to say my stomach was getting ready to burst when I was done. And that's going to do it this week for the Weekly Rewind. As I was talking about earlier, tune into this past week's episode for the show to see a look at the Center for Elephant Conservation with Ringling Brothers and a current look at construction for Mako at SeaWorld. And until next week, have fun, guys. We'll see you later.